Hollywood's greatest heartthrob has finally stepped forward to tell the story he kept hidden for decades. And audiences everywhere are stunned by the honesty and vulnerability behind his words. For years, fans saw him as the effortless romantic lead, the charming figure who lit up every screen he touched, and the man whose image defined an entire era of classic cinema. But beneath that polished exterior was a journey filled with pressures, sacrifices, and silent struggles that few people ever imagined. Now, for the first time, he has opened up about what life was truly like behind the glamorous curtain of fame. He revealed that the Heartthrob label, while flattering at first, soon became a cage he felt forced to live inside. Directors, producers, and studios wanted him to remain the same man, forever youthful, flawless, and irresistible. Instead of being celebrated for his talent, his range, or his growth as an actor, he felt boxed into a narrow mold that rarely reflected who he truly was. What the world saw as effortless charm was often the product of intense pressure, carefully crafted public appearances, and the fear of disappointing an audience that expected perfection from him every time he appeared on screen. He also spoke openly about the emotional toll of fame. Being adored by millions did not shield him from loneliness, doubt, or exhaustion. He admitted that there were moments when he felt invisible in rooms filled with people. Moments when the applause faded and he was left questioning whether anyone genuinely knew him beyond the characters he portrayed. The image the public loved so fiercely often overshadowed the real person beneath it, leaving him struggling to hold on to his own identity. He described this as one of the hardest truths he ever had to face, but the most surprising part of his untold story was the way he addressed the relationships in his life, not by naming names or revealing private details, but by sharing how difficult it was to maintain genuine connections while living under constant public scrutiny. He explained that every friendship, romance, and family bond carried extra weight because the spotlight followed him wherever he went. Privacy became a luxury he rarely experienced, and even small moments of normalcy felt like treasured gifts he tried to hold on to whenever he could. He also reflected on the turning point that allowed him to finally step away from the heartthrob persona. It wasn't a dramatic moment, but rather a slow realization that he could no longer base his worth on public perception. As he matured, he learned to separate the man he was from the image people expected him to be. This shift gave him the strength to take on different roles, pursue passion projects, and live with more authenticity than ever before by telling his untold story. He reminded